You know, Jon Jones was training last night, got injured.
And what I'd say to Alexander is keep going.
Ну, я уже говорил на пресс-конференции, я сам, честно сказать, еще это не видел. Кто составляет эти рейтинги и для чего их составляет, не знаю, я...
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside the Cage, where we bring you the latest and exciting updates of UFC. First, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. UFC 295 called off. A major shakeup just hit UFC 295, and it's a tough blow for fight fans. Jon Jones, one of the sport's biggest stars, is out of the game due to an injury, which means his highly anticipated showdown with former champ Stipe Miocic won't be happening as planned. As you know, this fight was supposed to be the headline act for a pay-per-view event on November 11th at Madison Square Garden in New York City. However, UFC CEO Dana White broke the news of Jones's departure and also revealed some new plans for the upcoming PPV event. In his recent interview, he informed all his fans and said,
You know, Jon Jones was training last night, got injured, he was wrestling, and he tore the tendon that connects your pec to the bone, off the bone. 8 months, gonna need surgery, he's out.
Probably, Jon Jones' unexpected exit from UFC 295 means he won't be stepping into the octagon for the second time this year as planned. He made his comeback to the sport in March, making the significant move from light heavyweight to heavyweight after dominating the former division for years. Unfortunately, this cancellation adds to the recent string of hiccups in UFC title fights. Just a few weeks back, UFC 294 faced a last-minute shuffle when Charles Oliveira had to withdraw from his lightweight title bout against Islam Makhachev. Featherweight Alexander Volkanovski stepped in, but things didn't go well for him as he was swiftly defeated in the first round. Surely the world of UFC is always full of surprises. Aussie champ exposes press conference tears with a surprising twist. Tyson Fury, the heavyweight boxing champ, is standing in Alexander Volkanovski's corner, and he's not just there for the fight. After Volkanovski's unexpected mental health revelation following UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi, Fury has some encouraging words for the Australian UFC featherweight champion. All in all, Fury sends a very powerful message of support from one champion to another. Tyson Fury, often referred to as the Great, has shed light on the emotional post-fight statements he made. Later on, he revealed that his teary speech was a mix of factors, from getting knocked out to realizing that his days in the ring are limited, and the struggle of being a high-performance athlete and not being able to meet those expectations. See, he is the one who is the most recognized athlete globally. And now, he is lending his support to Alexander Volkanovski as the Australian fighter gears up to take on former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou in Saudi Arabia this Sunday. Interestingly, it marks Ngannou's first professional boxing appearance, with UFC President Dana White once revealing that he owns the world record for the heaviest punch on the planet. After his recent fight, Alexander Volkanovski revealed a surprising motivation for taking the fight on short notice. Essentially, he hinted at mental health issues being a significant factor, stating that being out of the gym was taking a toll on his well-being. Emotionally choked up, he confessed that he had to seize the fight opportunity as being away from the gym was doing my head in. Tyson Fury, who has openly discussed his mental health struggles in the past, was quick to express his support for Volkanovski. The English boxer is rallying behind the Wollongong slugger, who is already looking ahead to another defense of his UFC featherweight title in January.
And what I'd say to Alexander is keep going. You know, he's a very good professional athlete, and you win some, you lose some, and dust yourself off and get back in there and kick ass.
During a conversation with the Mac Life, Tyson Fury revealed that he too had experienced a great deal of uncertainty in his career over the past year. He recently greenlit back-to-back fights against Francis Ngannou and a heavyweight unification bout against Alexander Usyk, who holds the WBA, WBO, and IBF titles. Moreover, he is expressing that he has experienced a lot of uncertainty and doubt regarding his boxing career over the past year. He mentions that he hadn't competed since early December of the previous year, and during that time, he wasn't sure if he would even have the opportunity to box again. However, to his surprise, things have suddenly taken a positive turn, and he now finds himself in a situation where he has not one but two upcoming fights scheduled. Now, this sudden change has brought excitement and renewed focus to his boxing career after a period of uncertainty and inactivity. Makhachev breaks his silence over UFC 294 victory. Here, Islam Makhachev is confused by his ranking in the pound-for-pound standings. In February, Alexander Volkanovski was at the top of the pound-for-pound list, with Islam Makhachev in the second spot. And when they faced off, Makhachev emerged victorious, but Volkanovski stayed in the top spot. Later, when Jon Jones returned and claimed the heavyweight title, he reclaimed the #1 position. Recently, Islam Makhachev secured a first-round knockout win over Alexander Volkanovski in their UFC 294 rematch. Following this impressive victory, Makhachev openly expressed his desire to be recognized as the world's top pound-for-pound fighter. However, much to his frustration, When the updated rankings were released, Jon Jones still retained his position at the top of the list. This decision left Makhachev questioning how he wasn't ranked higher given his recent accomplishments. Later on, he talked to the media regarding this issue.
Ну, я уже говорил на пресс-конференции, я сам, честно сказать, еще это не видел. Кто составляет эти рейтинги и для чего их составляет, не знаю. Я уже выиграл первого номера паунд-фор-паунд, и меня не поставили на первое место. И даже сейчас, почему меня не поставили, ничего удивительного нет. Может, какие-то там свои выгоды как-то хотят. У него сейчас бой больше раскачать или что-то такое. Я не знаю, как по-другому первое место достичь. Если выиграл первого номера, тебя не ставят на первое место, то по-другому я не знаю, как вообще, какой путь там.
Meanwhile, Makhachev's impressive achievements and consistent dominance in the lightweight division continue to raise questions about the accuracy of the pound-for-pound rankings. His determination to be recognized as the world's top pound-for-pound fighter remains unwavering as he looks forward to further cementing his legacy in the sport. Guys, if you're enjoying the video, we'd love your support. Just hit that subscribe button to motivate us to bring you more exciting content. The MMA community is in awe of Alex Pereira's recent transformation. In the upcoming UFC 295 event, the Brazilian boogeyman, Alex Pereira, is set to challenge for the vacant light heavyweight title against the former division champion, Jiří Procházka. In these turning developments, Procházka had to relinquish his belt due to a severe shoulder injury, but is determined to reclaim the title he never truly lost. However, he faces a formidable opponent in Pereira, a three-time Glory kickboxing world champion known for his talent for delivering spectacular knockouts. Now fans are already getting a sneak peek at Alex Pereira's impressive physique as the fight date approaches, thanks to ESPN MMA on X. You see, Pereira's journey to the title fight has been remarkable. In his initial terms, he captured the middleweight title with a shocking fifth-round knockout of Israel Adesanya. Then, unfortunately, he had to surrender the title in his next fight, marking his first career loss in the UFC. Then, Pereira made the move to the light heavyweight division, where he secured a close split decision victory against former champion Jan Blachowicz in July. This win earned him the chance to struggle for a second title in a different weight class. As for Jiří Procházka, he has been out of action since his electrifying Fight of the Year contender against Glover Teixeira at UFC 275, where he initially claimed the light heavyweight title. Their highly anticipated rematch was scheduled for last December but had to be postponed due to a shoulder injury that kept Denisa sidelined for over a year. Now he's healed up and ready to make another run at the title when UFC 295 takes place on November 11th. Now, the event promises to be a spectacular 30th anniversary showcase, headlined by the heavyweight championship showdown between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Let's see what this show holds for its fans in the near future. Chimaev's challenge to Sean Strickland. As you know, Khamzat Chimaev isn't one to back down, and he's got a response, along with a clear warning. And guess what? It is none other than UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland. After Chimaev's impressive majority decision win over Kamaru Usman at UFC 294 last Saturday, Strickland made it clear that he didn't think Chimaev had earned a shot at his title, nor did he believe Chimaev deserved it based on his performance. But in that case, Chimaev wasted no time in letting the 185-pound champion know that he was on his way and meant business. The showdown between these two is already shaping up to be one for the books. After that, Chimaev took his official Twitter account and posted on it. "You are next, don't worry, you know how fast I can finish you," Chimaev wrote on Twitter. Furthermore, the president of UFC, Dana White, made it pretty clear before UFC 294. The winner of the co-main event bout was getting the next title shot. Sean Strickland, the reigning champion who grabbed the belt with a dominant win over Israel Adesanya, spoke to UFC Fight Pass Extra Rounds after Khamzat Chimaev's victory. However, Strickland didn't seem opposed to facing Chimaev. Well, it seems the potential challenger's star power could translate to more bucks in Strickland's bank account. So my friend, money might just talk in this matchup. Alright guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you at the next one. Until then, goodbye.